is Ralph Pritchard sitting in for Wolf Blitzen, currently on assignment. Our top story of the day, as you've already heard, is to seek out and interview former ACOA employees in a segment we call Where Are They Now? Several professional camera crews have been contracted to go out to various parts of the globe and capture live footage using state-of-the-art technology in satellites. The signals are then transmitted to the control center here at CEPS, which will then feed you up to the second information. Now the camera crews are outfitted with special microphones and speakers which will enable me to directly speak with these employees on site. I'm standing in the parking lot just outside of the CEPS building in front of one of the contracted camera crews' vehicles. Now I understand that they'll be shooting an interview later this morning, but let's see if we can get some of the idea of the complexities involved in doing such a live segment as this.
Yeah, I wonder how this is going to work.
I don't know. It's, you know, when you get contracts from government, they put in all these specifications and they don't tell us what to do with it. Do you know which end you plug in here?
So hi guys, how you doing?
Oh, hi Ralph,
Hey.
how are you?
Hey,
Ted, Paul.
how are you?
Gosh,
What are you up to?
What are you guys doing here?
Hey, we got a contract from ACOA. I think
For
it's the only one I ever got since I left. What about you?
Well, it looks pretty good too.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
my
we're-
first one.
we're going out to
my
film.
God, you know?
We got to
So-
film some people.
so you guys are the camera crew that are going out to
Well,
film
of course.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Trying
Of course.
to, we've
We're the
we've
best.
borrowed this equipment here. We're trying to make it work.
Yeah.
We don't know much about it, really.
We're innovators. We're just plugging things in, and if they work, they work. If they don't, then we'll try it again. So,
What's all that stuff there?
well, that's just part of the equipment. We're just trying to figure out what electrical stuff. We got stuff in the bags here that got to work, and all that wiring that's sitting down there. So once we got this rigged up, we'll be out looking for these people.
So the organizing committee has given you a contract to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
We're
We just got
looking
it
for
this morning.
people to find out where they are these days, and at least you know where we are now. This is the kind of work we're doing. We
Yeah.
get along pretty well.
Now the truck said Gaudet electrical motor repairs or something?
We do all sorts of things under that company name.
Anything that you plug into a wall, we'll do. Whether it's filming, anything that works with electricity, we'll do it.
We've been in business
If you
for
want
3
some
months.
wiring done for your house, we'll do that too.
Well listen, then you guys must know that everybody at ACOA's head off is down here at CEPS watching this right now live via satellite feed. Is there anything you want to say to them?
Oh my God.
Yeah, get to work.
Get to work, you know, and come and join us sometime. We'll probably have some staff positions.
Yeah, right. We might be expanding soon.
Fantastic. Listen, I really appreciate this, you guys, for coming in. Obviously on, is this your day off or is this extra time?
Oh no,
No. This is
we're on
full-time
duty.
work. This is full-time work. We're gonna once we finish all this filming and this electrical stuff, we'll be wiring houses next week.
Well, listen, we're really looking forward to seeing some of those clips later on today. We'll talk to you guys later.
Take care.
Thanks, Ralph.
See you, folks. But since it's a
Well, hopefully they can get that sorted out before their next assignment. Our first interview takes us directly back to ACOA's head office. Okay, understand that one of the former ACOA employees that used to work here is, for some reason, back on the job. Romeo LeBlanc. Not sure I remember that fella. Anyway, he appears to be the new vice president of
Boy, what's going on here? What's the hell with the breakfast rate? I'm not paying that rate. Lunch, look at this.
Excuse me.
I'm not paying no attention. What is it you want anyway?
Mr. LeBlanc, we're doing a live feed from the CEPS building where we're having the ACOA Employee Day. And we just wanted to find out what some of the former ACOA employees were up to these days. But I thought you were retired. What are you doing here?
Hey, listen. I had a bad dream, and I'm telling you, I figured that something was going wrong in finance here, so I thought I'd just come back in and get on staff and see what's going on today. And I'm telling you, I can't believe what I see here. There's no way are these rates going to be paid to any of the employees, and everything has gone wrong since the day I left.
Well, what rates are you talking about?
I'm talking about breakfast rate. $11 that they pay today. If you think I wouldn't pay no more than $5.80, I don't know where all these rates come from. I can't believe, no wonder the government's in trouble the way it is.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going to cut them all back. You're not getting that rate.
But Treasury Board says we're allowed those rates.
Well, I'm sorry. If you're gonna travel here for ACOA, this is what you're gonna get, is the rates. And the mileage, I can't believe this, 44 cents. And no low mileage? Under no circumstances, I'm gonna pay 13.5 and that's it. Not a cent more. I don't care what Treasury Board said or anything. I'll be dealing with that.
Well, Mr. LeBlanc, all the employees of head office are watching this live feed. I mean, what am I going to go back and tell them? What do you want to say to them?
Well, they're going to have to take the reduced rate, that or don't travel. We'll just eliminate the traveling.
Well, sir, I'm glad we ran into you. I'm not quite sure that the employees will feel really good about it, but thank you very much for spending the time with us.
Anyway, thank you too. We'll see you at a later time.
Well, it looks like there may be some troubled waters ahead for weary ACOA travelers. In a recent development, the Gaudet camera crew have staged a work-to-rule strike and are holding out for more money.
We have to do
$100,000 for this.
Yeah, no, come on. You're going in kind of low.
I'm going to try to gather up all this equipment and head out to the next location before the next segment's due. Back to you. I'm standing in the corridor just outside the summer residence of former ACOA President Michael Horgan. Obviously, the negotiations with the Gaudet camera crew were unsuccessful. I trust this will be the last glitch of the day. Okay, I guess it's the door over here. And we're here to see Michael Horgan. 100 West Street.
Hello.
Mrs. Horgan, how you doing?
Oh, I'm not Mrs. Horgan. I'm Mrs. Wallace.
Mrs. Wallace?
You must have the wrong apartment.
This isn't Michael Horgan's?
No, Michael Horgan was the president of ACOA.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Wallace. We're down at SEPS. We're having a big day down here. Just something occurred to me. Look, Dennis has put a lot into this. I was wondering if you could maybe talk about how much effort and what he's talking about as far as getting this big corporate day together for all the employees at ACOA.
Oh, absolutely. Why don't you come in, actually? You can speak to him yourself. He's just having breakfast. Come on in.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. No problem. Dennis, there's somebody here to see you.
You sure this is no bother?
This is no bother at all. He'd be more than happy to speak to you. Dennis, there's someone here to see you. Somebody from ACOA. He's just having his breakfast. He's not usually around very often, so when he is home, I do like to serve him breakfast. But unfortunately, this morning he's a little flat.
Mrs. Wallace, I'm kind of confused. We're just over at the SEPS building. I'm sure I saw Dennis up at the front of the podium there.
Well, you know, he is away a lot, and I like to keep a part of him here. And he travels all the time, and this is the only thing I have, and I treasure it. So even when he's not here, I like to serve him breakfast.
It doesn't look like he's eaten very much of that this morning.
Well, no, but you know, when he's like in this state, he keeps the place clean. I never have to change the table setting. It's quite convenient, actually.
Mrs. Wallace, I hope I haven't come at an inopportune time.
No, you haven't. And unfortunately, he's a little tongue-tied and he can't answer any of your questions. Hopefully, you can get the real Dennis some other time.
Well, look, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. I don't think I really got much out of Dennis this morning about what planning he's done, but really, again, I'm sorry I intruded on your privacy. I'll get the cameraman to go now.
But no problem. He's a man of few words.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, guys, get out of there. Hurry up. Bye, Mrs. Wallace.
Bye.
Wow, that was an unfortunate mix-up of addresses. I hope Mr. Wallace didn't see that. Back to you. Okay, our next live feed comes from the Tim Hortons fourplex. Hey, let's see if we can stop that Zamboni driver. Hey, you, wait, hold up a minute. Want to talk to you. Yo. Hello, just a sec. Hey, who's that on the... Steve, how you doing up there,
Not bad there, Ralphie. How are you doing?
What's going on, Steve?
Well, geez, you know, I left the agency last Friday there, and I did my sums over the weekend, you know, and I really found out that geez, I should never listen to that Gerard Landry for financial advice, you know, like investment advice. As it is, I don't have much time to speak to you because I've got to finish the ice surface here, and then I whip right over to the Walmart as my second job, 2 jobs now, and I would have stayed with the agency, but, you know, things have gone so far that I really felt embarrassed by going back and asking for my own job back. So now I got 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet. If I hadn't listened to Gerard, I would have been set for life now.
But Steve, you just retired last week. You mean
I know.
You're totally out of money?
I'm out of money, not a copper.
All your RSP investments, where'd they go?
RSP investments went down the tube. You asked Gerard Landry sitting over there, you know?
Well,
He's got a smirk on his face.
Well, he's sitting there watching this right now.
Well, I got some advice for Gerard Landry and for the rest of you folks from ACOA. Don't take any financial advice from that guy. I'll tell you. If you want to be bankrupt very, very quickly, you know, take some of that money and invest it in Nortel like Gerard told me to do.
Oh, gee, Steve, I'm really sorry. Listen, I know you're pressed for time. I'll let you get back at it. I really appreciate you letting me do this short interview.
Good to see you, Ralph.
Any last words for your friends at ACOA?
Well, this is something I always wanted to do, and I'm doing it. I'm happy with it. And I was talking to Robert Irving the other day, and he told me if I do a good job here, he may get me a job over at the Coliseum there, and I get to see all the Wildcat games for free.
Take care, buddy.
We'll see you, Ralphie.
Okay, well, we'll see you later, Steve. Take care, buddy. Enjoy your retirement. Boy, Steve Merrill, not 2 cents to rub together. Apparently as a result of some financial advice from a current ACOA employee. Anyway, back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to apologize in advance. Our camera crew is just now arriving at the scene where, as I understand it, an ACOA employee has just announced to members of the press and the Moncton Downtown Rotary Club that they just purchased the Moncton Wildcats. We take you live to the action.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Fred, and congratulations for having just purchased the Moncton Wildcats. We wish you all the luck in the world. Thanks a lot. And now it's time.
It's Ralph. Listen, we're all down at Corporate Day here at the SEPS building.
Yeah.
And what just happened in there? I thought I heard him say that he just bought the Moncton Wildcats.
Well, I wasn't going to let this out any earlier than this, but I decided to, instead of paying for the going into the game for every game of the hockey season, I might as well buy the cats and make some money out of it.
Fred, it must have cost you a fortune. Where'd you get the money?
Well, personally, it didn't cost me very much. Nothing out of my pocket. You know, I worked with ACOA for 11 years, and I didn't work there just for the sake of my health or something. So I found out ways of getting the money, and besides that, I had a golden handshake at ACOA, and that helped out considerably.
But a golden handshake, that couldn't have been enough to buy the Moncton Wildcats. Where'd you get the rest of the money?
Well, I guess employee, I don't know whether I should tell this or not, but I got a pretty good grant when I was there during my working days.
Wait a second, you tell me you got a grant from ACOA to buy the Moncton Wildcats?
That's what I'm saying now. You can take it as it is. You may not believe it, but I must have got the money somewhere when I bought the Irving out.
So you and Robert Irving came up with a deal. He sold you the Moncton Wildcats.
He liked my offer. He indeed liked my offer.
The only reason that you bought it was so that you wouldn't have to buy season tickets?
Well, just a joke sort of thing. But I'm going to make some money and then retire down south.
Oh, Fred, that's awesome. Listen, is there anything you'd like to say to all the head office employees?
I hope they, don't figure it's too long until their retirement. Another 20, 30 years, they'll be able to get out, enjoy themselves.
Fred, really, I appreciate it. I know you must be a busy man now.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I understand that Steve Merrill may be looking for a job now. He thought he was going to...
Well, yeah, he
wants to be a Zamboni driver there.
He was turned down at the Walmart, so he's really desperate now for something.
So can we tell him via this videotape that you have a job for him as a Zamboni driver there?
Come see me.
All right.
much.
Fred, thanks very much.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
That's right, folks, you heard it live. Fred McAdam is the new owner of the Moncton Wildcats. Back to you. Okay, this next clip takes us down to South Carolina, where I understand one of ACOA's recent employees is currently working. Pauline!
Wow, who is it?
It's Ralph from ACOA.
Ralph! Oh, buzz off! I'm watching ball! Go!
Can we get an interview, Pauline?
No, wait a minute.
Wow, Pauline's pretty excited. Guess we're gonna have to wait until she gets a free moment.
Hey, Bob, get ready now. We're gonna like those breathe. Go!
Pauline, can we talk now?
No, buddy. No.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Pauline.
Sure, yeah, sure. No, wait.
And I believe that's Pauline's husband Bob's car, that blue Chevy there. Yeah, looks like he's doing well in this race. Okay, there's Pauline. Let's see if we can get another chance to talk to her.
Hey, Bob, we did it! Oh, I can't believe it, Bob! You won your race! Oh, geez,
Pauline!
exciting! What?
Pauline, it's Ralph
We
again.
won, yeah.
Congratulations!
Oh, great, thanks, I know, it's so great!
Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome.
I know, it's awesome.
Listen, can we have a chance to talk for a minute?
No, just a minute now, hurry up, I want to go see you.
Now look, Pauline, you know, all of us are at ACOA. We're at Corporate Day. We're at the SEPs. Yeah, wave to everybody. Okay, everybody wave back. This is live via satellite directly to Moncton. This is cool. Listen, what's it like being on the road all the time?
Woo, wow, it's a big thrill of my lifetime. We're going here, going there, like they're stopping in the parking lots at Walmart, Kmart, everything. It's great.
Listen, I gotta tell you, you know, I'm a little concerned. You know, like what kind of work do you have to do there?
Work? Oh, I'm not that, I don't carry a whole lot, but once in a while I'll bring him the gas can, put in a little bit of air in the tire. Yeah, smell a little greasy, but he loves it.
Look,
a new kind of perfume.
I can kind of see through the camera lens a little bit there. Your fingernails look a little greasy.
Oh, well, hey, what can I say, eh? They never look great anyways, now they look perfect. Anyway, they gotta go, Ralph, eh? Been great. I love you guys.
Pauline, no, don't go yet.
Bye.
Listen, Paul, just another couple of words.
No.
All right. Oh. Hey, that was some excited lady. Looks like she's really doing what she wants to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, fellow employees, this is Ralph Pritchard wrapping up today's segments of Where Are They Now? I'll see you in a few minutes.